Hello all, it is Nikki. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the new year. It is 2023, which means it's time to make a lot of well-intentioned and not necessarily plausible goals for myself, which I'm going to separate into writing goals and personal goals this year. As far as writing goals go, I have not quite met my quota for fall of 2022. I said that I was going to finish The Wheel of Time book 6 by December 31st, for example, and it took me until January 1st, so close, but not quite. I'm also short a blog post. I said I'd do 3, but I only did 2. Aside from all that, I do feel like I was able to accomplish a lot of writing stuff even if it wasn't part of my initial goals for the fall, so I'm still counting 2022 as a general win for writing productivity. But now it's time for 2023 goals. I'm looking ahead to the year. Let's do this. So goal number 1 for 2023 writing goals is to finish this round of alpha critique reading for my epic fantasy project and to consolidate all that feedback and get ready for rewrites. I'm not committing to actually starting the rewrites this year just because my feedback won't be in until halfway through this year. I'm anticipating a really busy year. So part A of this goal is just making sure that I can get the rest of the book to my readers in time according to my deadlines that I set for myself. Part B of that goal is getting all the feedback, consolidating. I'm anticipating a lot of it, so that will be a big job. And then part C will be starting a revision plan so that I can go into 2024 with a clear idea of okay, what do I need to change? What will my rewrite look like? So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I want to finish The Wheel of Time, which I know is a lofty goal. I'm 6 books down. There's 14 books in the series, so that's a lot to read. But that's what audiobooks are for, plus a commute. Fun fact, I was looking online for CD versions of the audiobook, just thinking that that could solve my problem. I could grab the CDs, then I wouldn't have to wait for 12 weeks for the next book to come in on my library app. But some of those CDs just for single books in the series were $90. It was a bit of a blow because I thought that that would solve my problem, but I guess library is the next plan of attack. I'll see if I can somehow get my hands on the audiobook copy of the next book. Goal number 3 is that I want to maintain a writing routine going into this semester like the one that I had going last semester. I was actually surprised by how well it worked. I was able to keep that up. I did feel a little bit by the end of the semester like I was hitting a slight burnout, just maybe I wasn't giving myself enough time to decompress. So I want to find a little more of a balance in this semester so that I can still do both, but also have some time to just relax and turn my brain off, because I think that is healthy and important. And finally, goal number 4, I say this every time, but I would like to do more writing live streams. It didn't happen in the fall. My writing buddy was away for a good chunk of it, so that kind of made a difference and things just got really busy, but I'd like to start that up. I'm just putting it out there. We will see what happens. My personal goals are a little bit different. Some are spiritual or physical or social. My first one is mostly physical. I want to just work out more regularly. It's really hard not to be a desk potato when you're doing school plus trying to meet writing deadlines and stuff. So I just want to kind of make that part of my regular routine to do my workouts, and instead of just squeezing them in whenever I feel like it or can work up the motivation. I want to be more disciplined there. I think I'll have a better semester if I am. Goal number 2 is that I would like to read more theological or spiritual books. I'm not sure when or how I'm going to find time to do that, but maybe over the summer. I've had my eye on Cold Case Christianity and what is it called? God's Crime Scene by J. Warner Wallace. I would really like to read those 2. Again, not really sure where the time will happen, but I'd like to fill my head with more good things this year, have more spiritual food for thought, so that is a goal. Goal number 3, I want to push myself out of my comfort zone a little more this year. I am an extreme introvert. You probably already know that about me. Life circumstances have made me even more of an introvert, and then when COVID hit, it just proved that I could go for literal years without seeing people and be completely fine. Yikes. So I would like to just push back against that a little more this year. I know that it's important, so I want to go for that this year, using, of course, the introvert's motto, fake it till you make it. And finally, personal goal number 4, which is also sort of a writing goal. I would like to get to the point where I can say, I am a writer, and actually mean it and feel okay with it and not break out in hives of imposter syndrome. I'm sure that I have said it in videos before, but for the most part, even in videos, but mostly in my personal life, I don't really say that. I don't really call myself a writer. I will say I'm a wannabe writer or an aspiring writer, or I'll call myself a writerish person, which is not even English. But I was recently reading a book called Go Teen Writers, which, I mean, I'm not a teen anymore, but still completely relevant. I would recommend it. And they open with that idea, if you write, you're a writer. And goodness knows I do a lot of writing. So I would really love by the end of this year to just feel comfortable saying, yes, I'm a writer, and not feel icky like I'm a fraud or that I don't deserve to call myself that because I'm not legit or whatever. Writers write. If you write, you're a writer. Maybe this is something you relate to. Let's push through that together and conquer this imposter syndrome by the end of this year. We writers, because we are writers, need to stick together on stuff like this. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment below with some of your goals for this year, writing or otherwise. And do not forget to spend some time in the clouds today or any day in 2023. Happy New Year!